Hello everyone, welcome to my channel BOMBSHELL Gossip 24. Carter's engagement reaction to Beth's wedding concept for Hope and Liam. Is Hope expecting Carter's child? According to Thursday, October 30th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Beth Spencer will come up with a wedding proposal for Hope Logan and Liam Spencer. Here is what viewers may expect to see next. Carter Walton will also have an engagement reaction. Beth will try on a dress at Brooke Logan Forrester's, Catherine Kelly Lang, house that she might wear to Hope and Liam's impending wedding. Beth will also have the opportunity to pitch Liam and Hope about their special day. She will believe that she should be the one to marry Hope and Liam after Beth points out that they need a spouse. In such circumstances, Carter typically assumes the role of officiant, but for apparent reasons, that could be awkward. It would be a little awkward for Carter to administer the ceremony, even though he understands that his separation from Hope is for the best. Given how B&B functions, that might obviously occur anyhow, particularly since Carter will receive engagement updates and confess to Daphne Rose that he is genuinely delighted for Hope. Carter wants Hope to enjoy her new romantic chapter with Liam while he explores one of his own with Daphne, since he has come to terms with the termination of his previous relationship. Daphne will also respond to the news of Hope and Liam's engagement, but she will primarily wish to concentrate on Carter's resilience during this time. Regarding Beth's proposal to marry Liam and Hope, this would not be the first time a child assisted them in getting married. It might be Beth's turn now, as Douglas Forrester, Henry Samiri, earlier conducted a small ceremony for Hope and Liam at the cabin. Although Beth is obviously unable to formally announce Hope and Liam's marriage, she can assist them in making their initial commitment before they handle the legal details later. We'll see if Hope and Liam persuade Beth to choose a different path, or if that's the path B&B chooses. Sheila Sharp will press Deacon Sharp to meet with her once more in the interim, and she will worry to Lee Finnegan that Taylor Hayes would turn Deacon against her. However, Taylor and Deacon will need to talk about more significant issues because their most recent therapy session went much beyond the usual doctor-patient dynamic. Taylor will now attempt to control the situation and restore some professional limits. Deacon will emphasize their incredible bond and contend that what transpired wasn't unexpected. However, Taylor will endeavor to stop the intimate nature of their meetings and make it obvious that nothing similar can occur again. According to spoilers for upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, temptation may still cause problems for Deacon and Taylor. Is Hope expecting Carter's baby? You didn't anticipate that their split would be so straightforward, did you? According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan may soon learn she is expecting. No, it won't involve Liam Spencer's child. Rather, she has a very high possibility of becoming pregnant with Carter Walton's child. What a twist in the plot. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Is Hope expecting Carter's child? Hope appears to be moving from being Carter's almost wife to Liam's almost wife, as many fans of The Bold and the Beautiful are already aware. However, it's not as though she hasn't been here before, is it? Hope will be dealt a curveball when she learns she is pregnant, even if it may seem like things are different between her and Liam this time. Even while it would be great to have another kid with Liam, she will be devastated to learn that she is actually carrying Carter's child. Hope, however, knew in her heart that she had never truly loved Carter. He served only as a diversion. In addition, he assisted in revitalizing her fashion business. Although she did feel as though she owed him something in certain ways, this does not imply that she ought to have won his heart. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. What will happen to Hope next? Naturally, Carter's relationship with Liam will suffer as a result of her pregnancy. For once, she hoped to experience true love with the man she has always loved, but it appears that she will never be able to do so because she is expecting a child with another man. Will Carter and Daphne survive? According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, he also deserves his love story. Since there is a lot of conjecture over the viability of Carter Walton's new connection with Daphne Rose, it is obvious that we are discussing him. For all the information you require, continue reading below. Will Carter and Daphne survive? If we've learnt anything about Carter over the years, it's that he enjoys switching up his romantic partners frequently. The man dislikes being unattached. He's experimenting with Daphne now that he and Hope Logan are no longer together. The problem is that the authors haven't given Carter a love story that has persisted beyond a single plot point. Like everyone else, he deserves a little joy. Naturally, B&B fans express their opinions on social media. This is the first woman Carter has been with whose heart didn't belong to someone else, some people even said in their comments. Perhaps she is the woman he has been looking for so long. What will happen to Carter next? Carter, not love bomb, followed by fizzle. Daphne and Carter would be fantastic. In soap opera land, characters can end an engagement and then fall in love again within a matter of days, another critic said. Having said that, I would really like to see Carter in a committed, long-term romantic partnership for once. Additionally, this comment was made, I want Carter to have a lovely love story. Choose a spouse who is his own age and has no children of their own. A woman without any hidden agendas. Carter is worthy of having a family. A few adorable young children as well. Staring at a home pregnancy test in her bathroom, Hope awakens early. Before she conceals the box in her purse, the camera lingers on her shaking hands. At Forrester, during a design meeting, Carter observes Hope's unfocused behavior. He murmurs as he leans in. Carter, I want to be the first person you tell if something's wrong. Hope, I don't even know what I'd be telling you, and that's the problem. Mid-episode, Liam unexpectedly stops by Forrester and talks about starting fresh. Observing Hope's uneasiness, he inquires about her well-being. Just tired, maybe too much caffeine and couture, said Hope with a strained smile. Closing beat, Hope hides in the back office, alone once more, and takes the test out of her bag. She murmurs, please, you're mistaken. Carter shuts the office door silently as he freezes. Carter, is it what I believe it to be? I don't know what you think it is, and neither do I, said Hope. Hope acknowledges that she hasn't made any official confirmations. She declines Carter's invitation to accompany her to the doctor, saying it would be too premature and too raw. Liam tells Bill that Hope seems off at Spencer Publications, and Bill half jokes that it's another Forrester mess, which irritates Liam. Brooke sees Hope in the middle of the episode because he feels uneasy. When Hope dismisses her, Brooke gives him his well-known maternal look. You're carrying something heavy, honey, and it's not fabric samples, said Brooke. Closing beat, after Brooke goes, Hope sits by herself and whispers into her phone. I'll see you tomorrow, Carter. I need to be certain. Before sending the message, she removes it. Stunned, Steffi hears Hope's unsent memo. Steffi, to herself a visit from a doctor? God for heavens, Carter? After considering alerting Ridge, she chooses to speak with Carter in private. At Forrester, Steffi corners Carter in the middle of a meeting. Steffi, prove to me that Hope is not actually pregnant. Whatever you believe you heard, it's not your concern, Carter said thoughtfully. Steffi cautions that the business and the families will be destroyed if the rumor turns out to be accurate. Mid-episode, Hope, who is by herself at the clinic, finds out she is pregnant. You are approximately 6 weeks, the nurse replies quietly. Final beat, Hope is sitting in her car, sobbing and muttering. How will I proceed? In her car outside the clinic, Hope confides in Carter. Hope, it's accurate. I am expecting a child. Carter, and you think it's mine, he said gently. She lets him grasp her hand. Two frightened individuals hanging on is sensitive, not obscene. Mid-episode, Bill encourages Liam to fight for Hope once more after noticing that he is preoccupied at Spencer. Bill, don't wait for your story to be rewritten by another man. Liam, what if no one else is writing it yet? At Forrester, Steffi, being cautious not to disclose the pregnancy outright, informs Ridge that something is happening between Hope and Carter. Closing beat, Brooke unlocks the door as Carter escorts Hope into her home. What are you two doing here together? Asked Brooke, looking surprised. Brooke approaches Hope. Tell me I'm not looking at what I think I'm looking at, said Brooke. Hope, please don't make me say it aloud just yet, Mom. Hope confesses to being pregnant, but she begs her mother to keep it a secret from everyone, including Ridge and Liam. Torn between parental instinct and loyalty, Brooke warns but vows to keep quiet. My dear, secrets in this town never remain secret for very long. Mid-episode, Steffi plans to warn Liam when they meet at the Cliff home, but she changes her mind after learning that it isn't her place to share the news. Closing beat, Carter discovers an envelope pushed under the door of his office while he is by himself at Forrester. An anonymous message reading is enclosed. There are others who have something to conceal besides her. He turns to face the calm, empty hallway. Sitting by herself in the Forrester office, Hope repeats what her doctor said. Once you're ready, you'll need to confirm paternity. She whispers, "I'm not ready," while gripping her locket. Wyatt is informed by Liam that something's off with Hope at Spencer Publications. The seed is sown when Wyatt says, "I hope she never withholds anything from you unless she's protecting someone else." Mid-episode, Carter secretly arranges a private DNA test while at the hospital. "Just keep this between us," said Carter in a quiet voice. "No leaks, no press." Closing beat. In a whisper to herself, Brooke erases a text message from Ridge inquiring about Hope. "I can't let him know." "Not quite yet." Brooke softly confronts Hope. "Brooke, my dear, secrets are seeds. They establish roots before you know it." "Hope, the world will know if I tell one more person, Mom." At Forrester, Steffi confronts Carter about his hospital errand. Carter merely requests space and makes no denials. Carter, "Steffi, this isn't about you." Steffi, "When Forrester's reputation is on the line, it becomes about me." Midway through the episode, Liam calls Brooke to drop off files and hears her say, she needs to be the first to know if the results come back. Closing beat. Hope visits Carter in the design studio after work. "Hope, have you completed it?" Carter, "Yes. However, outcomes take time. And the one thing we lack is time." Liam bursts through Brooke's door. "Liam, is there anything about Hope that you're not telling me?" Stuttering, Brooke says, "It's not my place." Liam, "So, Brooke, whose place is it? Since it's definitely not Carter Walton's." Carter gets an anonymous text in the lab that says, "Results ready." The envelope in locker 14 is confidential. He gets it back, but he is unable to open it. Hope sees him clutching the envelope in the middle of the episode. "Hope, there's no turning back once we open that." Carter, "The lie grows larger if we don't." Closing beat. With the envelope between them, they stand silently together. At last, Hope murmurs, "Not tonight." Steffi acknowledges that she knows more than she should after Liam confides in her. "Tell me she's not pregnant," Liam said. "I can't," Steffi said. "Bill at Spencer Publications has a strong sense of drama. Bill, Forrester and Spencer stock will suffer if Carter is involved in this. Before the story rules us, we must take control of it." Midway through the episode, Brooke pays Hope a visit and exhorts her to be honest with Liam before rumors start to circulate. "Brooke, you'll lose more than just his trust if he finds out from anybody else." "I'm not sure I ever had it," said Hope. Closing beat. The locker is empty when Carter goes to the lab to destroy the results. Ridge is shown the envelope by Steffi, who begs him to hold off on reacting. "Steffi, I hope she's expecting." Furthermore, it isn't Liam's. Ridge appears broken. Hope ultimately makes the decision to come clean at Brooke's residence. "Hope, I can't run anymore, Mom. I must inform him." "Then do it with love, not fear," said Brooke. Midway through the episode, Hope drives to Liam's. Calm yet icy, he greets her at the entrance. "You don't have to say it," Liam said. "I am already aware." "You don't know everything," said Hope. Closing beat. She gives him the paternity test duplicate that she discovered in her purse, still unopened. "Hope, I need you to hear this first. Whatever it says, I didn't plan this. I won't lie about it, though." He unfolds the envelope. His eyes enlarge. There is a startled hush as he looks at her. Steffi knows it's a poor idea, but she can't resist Ridge's insistence on a Thanksgiving dinner with the Forrester family in an attempt to restore unity. At Brooke's, Hope is hesitant to go. "Hope, he wants a picture, and I can hardly keep my tummy still." "Brooke, sweetheart, we've made it through worse meals." Carter privately tells Ridge in the middle of the episode, "Whatever you think you know, don't bring it up tonight." Ridge nods, but his eyes convey that he doesn't. Liam texts Hope to let her know he would be there for the family, not the show. Ridge, Brooke, Hope, Steffi, Carter, Liam, and Eric are at the head of the group of guests. There is silence for a moment before Eric invites everyone to discuss what they are most thankful for. "For second chances, even when they scare us, is what we hope," softly. "For honesty, whenever it finds the courage," Carter said, staring at her. "Liam, for the truth, if it ever shows up," he said sharply. Mid-episode, Ridge unintentionally knocks the package on the ground, breaking the tension. Hope notices the Forrester lab seal as she stoops to pick it up. Where did this come from? Asked Hope. Ridge goes cold. Hope, trembling, maintains she hasn't read the results, while Ridge acknowledges he got them by mistake. Then give them to me, said Carter. Or to me, since I'm the one who's owed the truth, Liam said. In the middle of the show, Eric tries to reassure everyone by telling them to remember the spirit of gratitude, but nobody pays attention. At last, Hope tears the envelope open. Everyone leans in. She drops the paper after reading the one line. It says, neither, replies Hope in a whisper. Quiet. Closing beat. Carter narrows his eyes and grabs the sheet. This isn't the sample I provided, the markers were switched. Carter, Ridge, and Brooke break inside the lab. Irregular activity is confirmed by the technician. Technician, the night before the results were processed, someone had access to the samples. So someone didn't want the Rayal father known, Carter said. Steffi tells Finn about herself at the Cliff House. Steffi, what if everyone is harmed by the truth? Is it better to keep it hidden? Then it's not truth, it's just another lie in designer clothes, said Finn. In the middle of the episode, Hope withdraws to Eric's garden and silently prays. I wanted order, not confusion. Carter joins her for the closing beat. Carter, a second test was ordered. There won't be any laboratories or leaks this time. At home, Brooke finds a flash drive with the label Truth, inside an anonymous letter that reads, For your eyes only. At Forrester, Ridge and Carter go over lab security footage. The cloaked invader moves with purpose and professionalism. Ridge stops the shot, revealing a bracelet. Ridge, I've seen that at the office before. Mid-episode, Liam and Hope have a silent, upsetting moment. Hope, this baby deserves peace, regardless of what that paper says. And I deserve honesty, Liam said. She is unable to respond.